See who gets on tonight. All right, talk. You guys get on here, yeah? Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. All right. I'll let you guys log on a little bit here. Great, great, great. I'm doing wonderful. I'm really tired today, though. I'm really tired. I'm going to have to do work tomorrow. I know I need to catch up on readings. You guys, I have been busy the last, week. So I'm coming back. I'm busy. And today I was really tired. I felt like shit. So I kind of laid around like a lazy ass. But yeah, there's a lot of warfare right now, and then we got a shift going on. There's going to be a lot of warfare the next 7 days. We got Mercury retrogrades coming to completion in 4 days, and there's more astrology stuff. This is one of the most difficult astrology shifts the past month ever. Okay, this is mental, and this is massive awakenings. Yeah. See what's going on with the Masculine Collective. And yes, I'm going to do weekend readings, you guys. I will have them. I didn't do last weekend's because I was busy last weekend. Just the way it is. Shit happens. Yes. All right. Ooh, the masculines are going through some hurt stuff here. So there's some form of heart around. There's something with heart awakening that I'm receiving right now for the masculine collective with the 3 of Swords. So there might be there's some sort of reflecting on their past heartbreak, on past loves, things like that, where there's some toxicity. I keep getting dry mouth. I don't know what's going on. Probably got bad blood sugar or something like that. Yeah, essential symptoms. Okay, well, if they got a twist of toxic, oh well. Okay, I kind of like a little bit of a rigid man myself. So, a little bit of toxic, oh well. Okay, we all have a shadow side and nobody's perfect. Even a man that thinks they're not toxic, they have a twist of toxic. I've seen it all. Oh, I'm a nice guy. No, you got a little bit of dick in you too. Don't even lie. Okay, don't even lie. These ones are I'm a nice guy. It's yeah, you're probably nice, but you're still a dick inside a little bit because I don't care. Just like us women are a bitch inside a little bit. No matter how much I'm so sweet. No, we're still a bitch inside a little bit. I mean, whatever. So if they got a little toxic, that's okay. Okay, because a man is supposed to protect the woman, and they're supposed to be able to be in the fight or flight mode. So if they don't have that little bit of feistiness in them, then they're totally repressing their inner masculinity. Okay, but then you got toxicity, narcissism, fucking asshole, and that's another story. Okay, but a lot of women chase that shit. And another conversation I just had with somebody today was about that. They think that women only want that. Some women do, okay, because they want to be abused. There's truth to them. But look, learn your lessons. I do feel that the masculines are starting to check out from their old life right now, you guys. They're starting to recognize the toxicity of their old life. There's some form of awakening going on in this whole thing here going on with men right now. They're starting to ascend to the next level. They're going to be drawing in their highest potential partner, I'm hearing. Okay, that sort of thing. They're moving forward from their old life. That's just what I'm receiving here. So there's some sort of really deep heart pain that's been transmuting through the masculine collective at this current moment. Page of Coins here. They're being divinely guided. I'm definitely getting that. They're being divinely guided to go through all these things. With the Eight of Cups here, they're checking out from this old life is what I'm getting here. The Six of Swords, like the rough patches are about to be over after Mercury retrograde. So what's going to happen after Mercury retrograde, there's going to be communication coming in. There's going to be a lot of communication coming in. For some of you, that is going to be the case. Some of you are going to have a run-in with a partner of the past as well. You know, they say exes communicate during Mercury retrograde. That could be the case for some of you. But I feel like some of you are going to have a run-in from a masculine of the past that could have ascended. It's just what I'm hearing. Or you are going to have a run-in from the past. You're going to have a new one coming in. A lot of you are going to get a new partner. If one chooses to dip out of the contract, there's a new one coming in. Okay, so I do feel that the masculines are really thinking about stability. They're thinking about how to provide. There's all these different things coming in. Okay, they're healing mommy wounds, yada, yada, yada. They're healing the inner feminine. So a lot of this heartbreak, the toxicity, the heart blockages that are being removed is so they can heal their inner feminine energy, and that will help them align. Okay, this helps them align. Was what I'm getting as well. With the King of Coins, you might be dealing with the Earth sign, doesn't have to be, but they're actually learning that they need to offer more stability to the feminine. So they might be thinking about money, they might be thinking about home, they might be thinking ways to provide, that sort of thing, because men are natural providers, yeah? So this is something on their mind as well. With the Hierophant here, I do feel some of them are thinking about marriage and union, okay? And I do feel unions dropping into place within the next few months for some of you. Not everybody. Okay, but there is thoughts around this, having babies, they're learning how to treat a woman right, they're willing to do all these different things, yeah, that's what I'm getting as well. They know they need to match your energy, okay? They know they need to match the feminine's energy. So I feel like they're working on this because the feminine usually rises first, plants the seeds, the masculine waters the seeds, and then they grow along with the feminine, okay? Ladies, it's just the way it is, okay? A lot of you sit and wait for a man to save you. That shit doesn't work, okay? They don't save you. A man's not going to save you. So they're learning to find happiness, though, and they're transmuting their shadow, okay? That's very clear. A lot of men have a sour taste about women, okay? I know, and this is coming out, okay? Because I feel like men have been a little bit nervous to say this out loud, but a lot of men have told me how they feel about women, okay? I've gotten a lot of that lately. I don't like prissy bitches. Women only like toxic men. I mean, I've been hearing a lot of this lately, and I try to be a nice guy. Nobody wants me. Blah, blah, blah. You know, because men open up to me. So, like, in all honesty, I've heard this from a lot of men lately. They just, like, tell me, like, I don't like a prissy bitch. I don't like a woman that thinks she should be treated above men. You know, this sort of thing. So I feel like men are starting to express more, which is a good thing. But my question is, why do they feel this way? So I talk to men. You know, I help awaken masculine collective. Okay, I really do. I help awaken men. I awaken men all the time just by chatting with them, planting seeds and things like this. This is literally in my astrology chart that I understand and awaken men. So I do. But I actually listen to them and understand them. And they don't get listened to very often, right? And a lot of things that I hear are, why do women want a toxic asshole? When I'm just trying to be a nice guy, they don't want that. Okay, so think about that, ladies. Why do you want a toxic asshole? You know, this is something that men have told me on numerous occasions. Okay, and we've all been there, that bad boy, so tempting. Okay, yeah, a little bit of bad boy to a man is kind of sexy in my opinion. Okay, just a little bit of that bad boy thing going on. I mean, I'm not gonna go into details, but you know, but there's the total asshole. Yes, it does start with the toxic parenting. Yes, because if you were abused as a child, thank you, Tammy. What I see for you is good news coming in. There's something about a move coming in. Are you moving into a house? Because that's what I'm seeing for you. Expansion. There's expansion, like a bigger home is what's coming in. Okay, and there's something about a new job. Okay, so you know, a little bit of bad boy to the point where they can defend you. That's appealing. When you can feel a man has the masculinity in them, where they can get into that fight or flight mode and protect you, that's appealing to me. Okay, when it's a fucking asshole who's a complete narcissist, piece of shit, not exactly attractive. So I've had men say to me, "Why do women want a toxic fucking asshole?" Because I'm not that. And why is it I can't find a proper partner? Because every fucking woman thinks this. Well, they don't all think that, but a lot do. So I had to agree with that. But on the flip side, men make that assumptions about us too when we don't think that. Because in all honesty, I don't want another one of those. No, thank you. Been there, done that. No, you know what? A narcissist will throw you in front of a bullet, okay? A narcissist, if there's a bullet flying in the air, they're going to save themselves and throw you out, okay? Literally. But I do feel that men are starting to come out and express themselves a bit more, defend themselves a bit more, show themselves a bit more, starting to have a higher understanding that there's not broken, okay? That they've been kind of hiding out for a while. They're coming out of hermit mode is what I'm getting as well. Okay, they're starting to understand what their perfect match is. But the thing with men that I realized too is that their sourpuss attitude about women as well is also blocking them. You know, so I feel like men are working on that as well. So they're working through a lot. They're transmuting their wisdom, their pain into wisdom and gain. Okay, so men have been kind of hidden. The good men have been a little bit hidden in isolation for a while, in hermit mode, just hanging out by themselves, learning to be the best version of themselves, accepting themselves, working through self-confidence, that sort of thing. And I do see they're kind of coming out of the woodwork. All right, that's what I'm getting. And they're seeing what they want in a partner. They're healing that mommy problem. Some of them have mommy wounds and shit like that. Yes, good men do exist. They've just been in hiding, okay? Because it's the toxic ones out there trying to get pussy at the bar all the time. All right, so I do see that the masculines have been enhancing their abilities too during this isolation. They have been awakening, yeah? That's what I'm getting as well. They're healing their heart spaces, a lot of healing, a lot of just like coming out of hermit mode. This is what I keep hearing, coming out of hermit mode. Okay, I keep hearing that. It's very clear to me they're coming out of hermit mode. See what else I get with the oracle cards. And they're starting to express. They're starting to express. A lot of the masculines are getting temptation. There's going to be temptation, though. They're going to be with the test of temptation. But that temptation, if they take the bait, isn't going to do anything for them. And they can do their inner work. And you know, and a narcissistic asshole can change too. Okay, but be very careful because sometimes they fake that healing and fake it to make it. So just be very careful at your own discretion, please. What is the most narcissistic male sign out there? Say it in the comments. Okay? I'll keep my opinion to myself because of the spies and snoops and my content. But what is the most narcissistic asshole zodiac sign out there? Say it. Because I know men inside and out. Libras are bad. Yes. Bang. Bang. The other L. There you go. Thank you. Yup. Tauruses, they can be bad. Libras are just like really creepy, and I feel like they're like secret like serial killer minds. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Aries are hit or miss. I feel like they're underneath like really soft. But some of them are players, yes. The Leos are fucking dicks, okay? Most of them. Yes. Sag can be, all fire signs have struggles with tempers and things. So yes, they have to learn how to, they have that fiery energy in them, and they have to learn how to utilize it in a good way. Fire signs have a really hard time in relationships, and they need a woman to understand them. That's one thing I noticed with fire signs. And I feel like women are really attracted to them because they're very passionate and they put off a very horny energy and things like that. But they do struggle with relationships on a collective scale. So it takes a very patient woman that understands them. It really does. Yeah, no, Libra men, I've said this for years, they have a serial killer mind. Like, they like to watch like documentaries about murders and shit like that. Like, that's what I see. I happen to really love fire sign men personally, and I can relate to them for some reason, and I ground their energy. So that's all that's ever came into me all my whole life. It's all that's ever came to me for some reason. Does he love true crime? That's what I'm saying. Like, the Libra men, they totally are obsessed with like serial killer shit. Like, they have this like inner serial killer like thing. I don't know what it is. Okay, fire sign women, a lot of times I see them with water signs, and it does work. Fire sign men with water signs does not usually work. I guess, but it's a tougher combination. Fire sign men, I feel, work really well with earth women. It's just my opinion. Fire sign women, I've seen a lot of them with water signs that seem to work. I've seen it. Some of them with earth seem to work as well. It's kind of different if you're a chick or a guy with the zodiac sign. You know, like women that are Leos are not anywhere close to men that are. Like, they're very different, you know. Air and water does work, yes. Air and water does work. I actually get along with air sign moons very well, personally. But air suns, not so much. I cannot stand Aquarius. Don't even get me started on Aquarius sun men, okay? Arrogant, okay? I can't do it. The arrogant bullshit, I can't. No. So I do see a new beginning coming in. I do see that a lot of the masculines are going to be very passionate. There's going to be a lot of passion coming in, and I don't mind getting that, but I am. And they're going to learn like how to balance sex and love is what I'm hearing as well. Okay, but there's going to be new beginnings and a lot of celebration coming in the masculine's life because they're going to be celebrating their transformation. There has been a mass sacral clearing going on with the masculines that's getting them out of this lust. Okay, that's getting them out of lust, addictions, you know, bad habits, things like that. That Aquarius and Virgos being nemesis, yes, I have to agree with that. However, I have had Aquarius friend, but she fucked me over behind my back. So yes, I will agree. I just feel like Aquarius is like, they try to challenge my intelligence level. And when I know I'm right, And they sit and fucking argue and try to prove me wrong, and they don't care if they're wrong. This has just been my experience. Yes, they do gaslight. And they'll sit there and try to pick and poke at me. And it's like, dude, I know I'm fucking right about what I'm saying. So why the fuck are you challenging me? Because I'm one that, like, is really, you know, like, I really look into things. I'm a studier. I like study topics, and I intuitively know things, and then I find evidence later that what I intuitively know is correct and stuff like that. And the Aquariuses just want to sit there and be like, oh, no, it's not that. And they don't care if they're wrong. They have to, like, just try to piss me off. That's been my experience. So, yes, they don't know. And if I was ever in a relationship I had an Aquarius friend, you guys, before, that we would stay up for like 4 to 6 hours all night long fucking debating, okay? Because I was not backing down that I was right about what I was saying. And that was going to be the end of the story, because I knew I was right. And eventually that Aquarius friend would figure out by looking up that I was right every single time. Because if I don't know if I'm right, I don't argue. But I know I'm right, I will debate. And if you want to debate for like 6 hours, cool, let's talk. Okay? Cancer men, I actually don't mind them. I like Cancer men. They're very sensitive, but they got tempers. I actually like Cancer men, to be honest. I don't know if I could be in a relationship with one or not. I don't know why, but I always feel like I'm going to draw on them fire boys for the rest of my life, and it's never going to stop. Okay? I can't do a Pisces man. No, ever. I feel like Cancer is a little bit stronger. Scorpios I get along with really well. Scorpio men. Scorpio men can be backstabbing. I have to agree with that. I just get along with them pretty well. Anyway, so they're in this new beginning, transformation. They're getting through their obstacles and challenges, you guys. And I feel like the masculine in general here just like purposely put obstacles in front of their way because they're stubborn. That's what I'm seeing here. I can't do a Pisces man, okay? It's not. One time a reader said that I was going to be with a Pisces. I said, are you fucking kidding me? Okay? I can't. Okay, I could do the Aries, the Leos, as long as they're not narcissists. The Sag, I haven't had much experience with that. But the Pisces, the Pisces, no, I can't. Okay, and those of you out there that really love the Pisces men, no offense on you, but I'm kind of a stronger female, and I'm just kind of in charge, and I just don't think it would match. Okay, and I can't do the crying. Okay, I cannot do the crying. It's too much crying. I can handle sensitivity, but the crying. And then if a Pisces man represses their emotions, they have a really horrifying temper. No, I just can't do this. So a lot of heartbreak with the masculines coming up right now, but heartbreak causes heart awakening. So they're going through a lot of heart awakening, and they're stepping up into their masculinity is really what's going on right now, and they're planting the seeds for their material harvest. So they're planting the seeds, and they're going to have rapid growth is what I'm getting here. There's going to be massive amounts of growth. That would be too airy, and you want to kind of calm that air energy down, so I'd recommend a water or earth sign possibly. Water and air seems to work quite well. But you could try another Gemini, but it'd be a lot of like never shutting your mouth probably. So they're getting to the point of understanding spiritual union, but they need to get through these old blockages, is very clear, and then get into that masculine energy and truly become that divine masculine person. Okay, is what I'm seeing here, yeah? They have a lot of choices to make where they want to go in life, okay? So they're getting out of their fear-based imprisonment is what I'm getting. Their old conditioning and that sort of thing, yeah? So they got to get out of that so they can move forward. The masculines are really stepping into their inner wisdom, you guys. They're transmuting their darkness and they're gaining wisdom, and this is putting them in their life purpose is what I'm getting as well. It's going to put them in their life purpose, and this is part of the sacral clearing that they're going through as well. They're going through a mass sacral clearing, for one, to stop being a man-hoe and going around and just fucking anything, okay, stuff like that, and drinking and drugs and that sort of thing, and utilize the sacral energy for the right things, yeah? So they need to utilize that sacral energy to create, not destruct, okay? That's what I'm receiving as well. We're gonna get some of this. So if you want to get a weekend reading, you guys, go ahead, book them this weekend. I'm going to be doing them. This person does want a relationship with you. They're reminiscing on time spent with you. They will never forget. Don't think because we don't talk, I don't want you, because I do. So a lot of you, like I said, after Mercury retrograde, your phones are going to be flopping off. I love you, baby. I want to be with you. Yep. I know you have been right. I'm trying to forgive myself. Thought about living together, so they want to live with you. I know more than you think. And they want to reconcile with you. A lot of these masculines are like really getting into spirituality secretly, and they're not acknowledging it openly. And they're like, you know, kind of investigating, like they're going through this death feeling, and like something's telling them, look up awakening, and they're like on their phones, what is awakening? What are the symptoms of awakening? Like literally they're doing that. They're starting to figure out what's actually happening. Okay, so they know more than they think, than you think, and they're not telling you. They're going to keep that a secret. Not all Capricorn men are runners, no. I'm going to get off here, guys. Adios. Bye-bye.